The scouts travel at night, avoiding titans who sleep on moonless nights, and Armin figures out that Bertold and Rainer are at Wall Maria when they arrive. Eren immediately seals the outer hole with no opposition at all, raising suspicion, so Erwin tasks Armin with figuring out what's up. They succeed in finding Rainer hidden away in a wall cavity, but after almost getting decapitated by Levi, he transforms as the beastly titan arrives outside the wall to attack. Erwin deduces the Beast Titans plan to cage them in and counter plans to protect their horses using Eren as bait, keeping Armored Titan from attacking from the rear. The Titans engage in hand-to-hand combat while the scouts utilize a new powerful weapon against him, the Thunder Spears. As the Armored Titan explodes, Rainer flashes back to killing Marco and the moments leading up to the scouts' arrival. Just before he is finished, Bertold shows up, and after Armin's failed negotiation and Mikasa's failed assassination, he transforms, sweeping Hanji's squad into the resulting destruction. Erwin's group struggles against an onslaught of boulders hurled at them from the beastly titan, while Eren's group tries in vain to stop Colossal from making his way to the wall. In a desperate plan, Erwin leads what remains of his forces, charging at the beast in hopes of a distraction for Levi to use the titans which surrounded them as a way to get to and kill the beastly titan. Just as they begin the charge, Erwin is taken down by another onslaught of boulders. The fledgling forces continue their charge, firing smoke guns seemingly for no purpose. As the beast kills them off, he notices that his titan comrades beside him have been taken down, and Levi emerges from the smoke screen, slicing the crap out of the beast and ripping out his body. However, Beast's companion titan takes him away as a single soldier from the charge wakes up unscathed. Meanwhile, Armin figures out that the Colossal Titan is low on stamina and sacrifices himself in his plan, while Mikasa's team succeed in ripping Rainer from his Titan body, thanks to Hanji showing up still alive. Bertold, thinking that he has victory in the bag, realizes Armin's plan, and Eren, having exited his hardened Titan's body, rips Bertold from his. Eren grieves over Armin's charred corpse when Beast arrives, cryptically telling Eren that they are both victims of Eren's father, but Levi arrives, spurring Beast to flee, leaving Bertold behind as Armin shows signs of life. Meanwhile, Hanji tries to kill Rainer, but she is stopped by John, stating that they may need the Armored Titan's power. Hanji sends Mikasa to check on Eren and send a signal if they don't need Rainer, which she sends upon arriving, realizing they could use the Titan Serum on Armin to take Bertold's power. Just before Levi hands over the serum, the surviving soldier arrives with Erwin still clinging to life. A tug of war occurs between the four on who the serum should go to, but ultimately, Levi decides to give it to Armin, who brings Bertold to a satisfying end. After Armin wakes up recovered, they head to Eren's father's basement, a dream that Erwin will never get to see. After searching the seemingly normal study, they find some books full of knowledge hidden in the desk with a photograph of Eren's father and two others, and the scouts return home with news of successfully retaking Wall Maria. Later, Eren recounts the memories that he acquired from his father to Armin for documentation. Grisha Jaeger, Eren's father, recounts his past as an Eldian citizen living in an internment zone in Marley. As a child, he and his sister escape to check out a blimp, but they are caught and she is brutally murdered by the authorities. Afterward, his father tells the story of Ymir Fritz, the original Titan, and the 9 Titans who came after her, who over a great many years would spawn the Eldian Empire, which was retaken over by Marley using 7 of the 9 Titans, after which the Titan King fled to the Island of Paradise to the 3 Great Walls, but leaving many of Grisha Jaeger's ancestors behind in Marley to live in internment zones. Later, Grisha joins a rebellion who gets info from an insider named the Owl. During this time, he meets Dina Fritz, a descendant of the royal family, and they have a child together named Zeke. After attempting to condition their son to be a hero for their cause, he turns on them and they are sentenced to become mindless titans, including Dina, who later would be the one who eats Eren's mother. During all this, Grisha speaks with one of the guards who turns out to be the one who killed his sister. Just before Grisha is killed, the owl reveals himself, killing the murderer and revealing to Grisha that he can transform into a Titan at will. Aaron Kruger explains that he, just like Grisha, is a follower of Ymir, Eldians, and possesses one of the 9 Titans, and wants Grisha to take his role as the Attack Titan in order to also take the Founding Titan's power, because he can't do it, as those who take possession of one of the 9 Titans' powers dies in 13 years. He also explains that the 9 Titans are connected by some link to the Founding Titan. Back to present, Eren and Mikasa then meet up with Historia, who upon reading a letter from Ymir gets a bunch of visions of the Founding Titan. The scouts and leadership then meet to determine what to do with the information gathered from Grisha's books found in the basement. Aaron Kruger, back in the past, explains that his mission is to take the Founding Titan's power from the king because the king couldn't be trusted to save the Eldians, and also manipulated the populace in the walls to believe that there were no people outside the walls. Eren then deduces that he could use the Founding Titan's power when touching someone of royal blood, but decides to keep it to himself. They decide to tell the populace the truth of things, and after a time skip, Wall Maria is safe to live in once more. The scouts head on an expedition past the wall, running into only one Titan, surmising that most had probably been killed off by then. They finally make it to the sea, the same area the Marlians turn Eldian prisoners into Titans, realizing Armin's dreams of seeing the ocean, and Eren speaks of enemies beyond the sea, ending Season 3 of Attack on Titan.